Hello everybody, welcome to another Anatomy and Physiology live stream. How's everybody doing? Hello, my name is Ollie. We're going to be doing some Anatomy and Physiology 2 today. We're basically going to be covering all the topics from cardiovascular, some respiratory, some endocrine, some digestive system and things like that. But hello everybody, my name is Ollie. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology for you all. How's everyone doing? Hello. It's good to see you all. Nice to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you guys had a great past weekend. I have some anatomy and physiology questions coming for you guys soon. I'll just wait for a couple people to join, say hello. How's everyone doing? My name is Ollie. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine. I go live multiple times a week. Is that Seymour? It is not Seymour, no. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology topics that you guys all request. Basically what we do here, we do practice questions. So I'll flip the camera around here when some more people join. We'll go through A and P2 questions and we'll answer why that question's right. You guys will get the chance to answer the question yourself. Once you answer, we'll see what the right answer is. We'll go through why that question is right and why that question is wrong. But other than that, again, hello. I'm Ollie from Ollie's. Yes, I just started. Yes, hello, welcome. It's good to see you guys. But hello. We'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment or so. But welcome in everybody. Real quick, one more introduction, and then I'll go ahead and get started as I see this live is filling up a little more people. Good, awesome. Thank you, Lotus. Hey, how you doing? But my name is Ollie. I have a master's degree in molecular medicine. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology here on TikTok. If you'd like to get any tutoring or you were interested in any notes, or I have a A&P1 workshop this weekend that will basically go over all the essentials that you would need. It's going to be your success map for going through A&P1. If you're interested in that, you can hit the Service Plus button. It's in the bottom left corner of your screen. Or it's right here as well. When you see this pin up, this is how you can send me a message. If you have any anatomy and physiology questions, if you have any questions about my tutoring or what I kind of do here, if you've never been here before, please feel free to reach out. I am so happy to answer you. I love talking to you guys and I love connecting with you all. But thanks everybody for being here. It's awesome to meet you. I'm Ollie. We're going to flip the camera around here and we'll go ahead and get started with our questions today. I'm super excited to be here with everybody. Awesome. I'm just going to flip this around. Alrighty, can everybody see the questions? All right. Can everyone see the questions? Just a simple yes or a thumbs up, and we'll go ahead and get started. Awesome. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Lotus. I appreciate it. Number 1, the heart is located in the blank cavity. Which cavity is the heart located in? Again, we're focused on anatomy and physiology 2 questions today. So I have a couple questions through the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system. We're going to go through the digestive system as well. Going over the overview. And then if there's anything that you're struggling on or anything in particular that you're not too sure about, you can send me a message. I can make a video for you, or we could get you hooked up with tutoring or anything like that. We're on number 1 now. If you're just joining, welcome. The answer here is going to be B. The heart is located in the thoracic cavity. The thoracic cavity is part of the ventral body cavity that is located between your neck and diaphragm. It's going to house, again, your heart, but also your lungs. Your abdominal cavity is going to contain your digestive organs, the pelvic cavity with the reproductive, and the cranial cavity with your brain. Number 2, talking about blood flow, the right atrium of the heart receives blood from the where? Where does our heart get our blood from? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Just comment your answer choice, whatever you think it is. And as more of you pile in here, welcome. My name is Ollie. I have a master's degree in molecular medicine, and I teach anatomy and physiology on TikTok live multiple times a week, going over a lot of the topics that you guys struggle with. We go in depth with what you guys request. And I do tutor as well. And you can reach out. It's in the bottom left corner there if you're interested in that. Or if you just have any anatomy and physiology questions in general. I also have an A&P1 workshop available for you this weekend. We're going to go through your A&P1 success map. But number 2, the answer is D. It is the superior and the inferior vena cava. So if we draw our heart out here really quickly, this is our right atria. And then you're going to have 2 veins here. This is the superior, and then this one is the inferior, and they're going to drain into your right atrium. Number 3, what blood vessels carry blood away from the heart? Which ones are going to carry blood away from the heart? A, B, C, or D? Yep, we're doing A&P2. I do tutor for both A&P1 and A&P2. Also, if there is enough interest in this weekend's A&P1, I will do an A&P2 one as well. Yep, it is an Apple Pencil. That's the 2nd generation. Number 3, we're on number 3 now if you're just following along. Which blood vessels carry blood away from the heart? The answer is B, artery. So I know a lot of students get mixed up that artery means oxygenated, vein means deoxygenated. That's not always the case, which we have a question on that a little bit later. But essentially what arteries mean, it is a blood vessel that's going to carry blood away from the heart, which means vein would be back toward the heart, and your capillaries will be that site of exchange. Number 4, the valve between the left atrium and the left ventricle is the what? Which valve would that be? And I'll also give you guys a fantastic mnemonic to remember the difference between all the different valves. It's a funny one as well, so definitely stick around for that one. But welcome everybody, my name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology. If you want the direct link to sign up for my workshop this weekend for your success map for A&P1, hit the Service Plus button, send me a DM, and I'll send you the direct link to sign up. But number 4, the answer is the mitral valve. So the mnemonic is toilet paper, and then it's a cuss word. It's the ASS word. Toilet paper, my ASS. Tricuspid, pulmonary, mitral, and the aortic. Number 5, red blood cells carry what? What do red blood cells carry? A, B, C, or D? Just took this test in my VEC room. That's awesome, Zane. I hope your test went well. Thank you guys so much for being here as well today, guys. Thank you. I appreciate everyone being here. These live streams are my favorite part of my day. I love doing them. I love anatomy and physiology, and I love teaching it. So I'm so happy you're here, and I appreciate it. I'm Ollie if you're new. Number 5, thank you guys so much for the roses as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you. Number 5, red blood cells carry what? The answer is A, oxygen. Red blood cells contain what is called hemoglobin, which bind oxygen. It's going to transport it to tissues. Carbon dioxide is mainly transported as bicarbonate, and hormones and enzymes are transported differently. Moving on to the next page of questions here. Number 6, the pacemaker of the heart is the what? A, B, C, or D? And as we move on, I wanted to give another introduction. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week here on TikTok Live, covering anatomy and physiology for you all. And if you're interested in any tutoring, I have an A&P1 workshop this weekend. And if you'd like the direct link to sign up for that, just hit this. You can message me now during the live stream. You don't have to leave. You can stick around and hear the answer to the question. I'd be happy to send you the direct link for the sign up for that. But number 6, the answer is B. It is the SA node. The SA node is the natural pacemaker of the heart because it is going to initiate the heartbeat by generating the electrical impulse. Now, the AV node is the next structure in that pathway, and the AV node it's called the AV node delay. What that is going to do is going to slow down that impulse, and then it'll go down to your bundle of His, and then out through your Purkinje fibers, where it'll go through your ventricles, and you'll have your contraction. Number 7, blood pressure is highest in the where? Where is blood pressure the highest? And we can think about this a little logically as well, especially when we're thinking about where the blood would be getting pumped to the highest. But number 7, the answer is C. It is arteries. Why is that? Blood pressure is highest in the arteries because they receive blood directly from the heart under high pressure. And what creates that pressure? It's the left ventricle, particularly because the pressure will be at the highest at the aorta. Remember that from the left ventricle, we go to the aorta. And then the pressure will drop in capillaries, and it becomes its lowest. So capillaries is where it drops, and veins is where it is lowest. Remember, we have valves that will help push it back towards the heart. Number 8, oxygen-poor blood leaves the heart through the what? Through the what? Our blood flow. Back to our blood flow. What do we think this one is for number 8? But also, if you have any general questions about anatomy and physiology in general for A&P1, A&P2, feel free to hit the Service Plus button. I have tutoring. I'd be happy to make videos for you guys or anything like that. And I have an A&P1 Success Map workshop this weekend. If you want to sign up for that, I can send you the link for the sign up. But number 8, the answer is A. It is the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery, so deoxygenated blood is pumped from our right ventricle through that pulmonary artery. It's going to go to our lungs. Remember, that artery is away from the heart, so from our right ventricle to the lungs, pulmonary, meaning lungs, artery, meaning away from the heart, to the lungs. That is where it is going to get oxygenated. But the pulmonary vein is where it's going to return to the heart, and that's going to be oxygenated. Number 9. Which blood type is known as the universal donor? The universal donor. A, B, C, or D for this one. And welcome everybody that just joined. There's over 900 being here. Hello, hello. It's nice to meet everybody. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, my name is Ollie. I have a master's degree in molecular medicine, and I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology on TikTok Live. I absolutely love anatomy, and I love teaching it. These are my favorite part of my day, and I'm so happy that you're joining. It's really nice to meet you all if you're new. Welcome back if you're a regular in here. It's nice to see everybody. But number 9, the answer is O negative. O negative is the universal donor. That is because O negative blood has no A, B, or RH antigens. So it can be given to anybody without causing a reaction. Number 10, the main function of platelets is to what? The main function of platelets is to what? What do you guys think for that one? A, B, C, or D? If you're just joining us, all you got to do to participate, comment your answer choice of A, B, C, or D. Whatever you think the answer is, we're going to go over what it is and explain why it's right. But number 10, the answer is D. It is to clot blood. Platelets help form clots to stop bleeding. The main function here is to stop bleeding. Remember, our red blood cells are going to transport our oxygen and nutrients. White blood cells are going to fight our infection. Number 11, the primary muscle for breathing is the what? The primary muscle. A, B, C, or D as we move on to the next page. Also, like I mentioned, if you were interested in tutoring, or I do have notes as well, if you would like to link for all of those to purchase, or my A&P1 Success Map Workshop, this is how you can send me a message and get any information that you would ever be interested in, especially if you'd like to get these questions after the live streams as well. Number 11, the answer is the diaphragm. The diaphragm contracts and flattens. What happens when the diaphragm flattens? This is going to allow the lungs to expand. When you expand the lungs, you increase the volume, decreasing the pressure, allowing more air to go into the lungs. Now, the other muscles can assist. The rectum abdominis is more so during forceful expiration. Number 12, gas exchange occurs in the what? What structure in our respiratory system is gas exchange going to occur? A, B, C, or D? Thank you all so much for the follows as well. Thank you guys. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us today. You guys are fantastic. I love you guys. Seriously, these are so much fun. We're also almost at 4,000 likes on the live already. I appreciate it, guys. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more that it just gets it out to people. Where there's over 1,000 of you in here now. Thank you so much. Seriously, it's insane. I appreciate everyone spending your day here with me, learning some anatomy and physiology and practicing it. Hopefully making this a lot easier. Again, these live streams are here to make anatomy and physiology not only just easy for you, but I want you to understand and ace A&P, and hopefully we can do that with this. Number 12, gas exchange occurs in the alveoli. These are your tiny air sacs in your lungs. This is where oxygen is going to enter your blood and carbon dioxide is going to exit. So O2 enters and CO2 is going to exit. Number 13, your windpipe. What is this structure known as? Your windpipe. What do you guys think for this one? He said, it's my favorite part of my day. I'm here for fun. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Kitty, for being here. I appreciate it. This is kind of cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. Seriously, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Number 13, the windpipe is also known as the trachea. The trachea is going to essentially connect so you have your pharynx and your larynx, which is your voice box, to your bronchi, which leads to the rest of your lungs and respiratory system. Thank you guys so much for the gifts as well. I love you guys, seriously. Thank you. You guys are incredible. The trachea is basically a tube of cartilage there. It's going to support and prevent it from collapsing with that cartilage. Number 14, oxygen moves from the alveoli into the blood by what? What is this process called? This is the process that allows you to breathe at the cellular level. A, B, C, or D for this one. Thank you guys so much for being here again. I saw a bunch of you just joined. Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Ollie if you're new here. I go live on TikTok multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology. I'm here to finally make anatomy and physiology make sense for you. I'm here to make it easy. You're going to crush it. I promise you if you stick around in these live streams. Also, I have notes. I have these questions that you can get after the live. I have a A&P workshop and I have tutoring. If you're interested in all of those things, you can use the Service Plus button down in the bottom left corner, or I'll put up a little notification for you as well. This is the best way to get in contact with me. I'm happy to talk to you. I love connecting with you guys. But number 14, oxygen moves from the alveoli into the blood via diffusion. Via diffusion, oxygen moves from a higher concentration in the alveoli to a lower concentration in the blood without energy. Number 15, carbon dioxide is carried in the blood mainly as what? I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier in the live stream, so hopefully you were paying attention. But if you're just joining us, we'll go over why. And why it's important as well. But A, B, C, or D for number 15. So carbon dioxide is carried in the blood mainly, perfect, it is bicarbonate ions. So essentially, carbon dioxide reacts with water in your red blood cells to form bicarbonate, which is transported in the plasma. And why this is important is you have what is called your bicarbonate buffer system. Your blood likes to stay at a certain range of pH, and this bicarbonate buffer system is going to ensure that it does stay at that. It's going to impact your respiratory rate. It's going to impact how much carbon dioxide you want to retain and how much you want to breathe out. Number 16, the larynx. I also mentioned this a little earlier as well. The larynx is also known as the what's. This is more so the anatomical and correct medical term for this structure. A, B, C, or D, what do you guys think this one is? Just comment what you think it is. But welcome everybody that just joined. Also, thank you guys so much. We're at 10,000 likes already. That is insane. Thank you all. I appreciate you guys. Seriously, that is so awesome. Number 16. The answer is A. It is the voice box. The larynx is the voice box. It contains the vocal cords that is going to produce our sound. Number 17, the process of breaking down food into small molecules is what? What is that process referred to as? We'll cover it a little bit later on as well. But welcome in everybody. Hello. We're on number 17 now if you're following along. Please also feel free to use the Service Plus button. It's in the bottom left corner there if you are interested in tutoring. I have study guides. I have a workshop for you, and I can let you know. I can give you the instructions on how to get on the email list to get the questions after every single live. But number 17, the process of breaking down food into smaller molecules is digestion. Digestion converts food into molecules so it can be absorbed, so you can use them. Makes them be able to be used for energy and other processes. Number 18, the stomach produces what? A, B, C, or D. But again, Service Plus is the best way to get in contact with me. If you have any questions about anatomy and physiology in general, or just want to get in contact with me and connect with me and let me know how A&P is going for you. Let me know what you're struggling with. I love to connect with you guys, and that is the best way to do it. I love Service Plus. It is very helpful in terms of getting into contact with you guys. Number 18, the answer is D. It is hydrochloric acid, which maybe you guys know from the abbreviation of HCl. HCl is going to help break down food, kill microbes. Remember, the insulin is going to be from our pancreas. Bio is produced. We'll go over this a little later. I don't want to give too many answers away. But number 19, the small intestine is responsible for what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for number 19? I'll give you guys another moment to answer. Number 19, the small intestine is responsible for the majority of our nutrient absorption. Most nutrient absorption occurs in the small intestine. Number 20, the liver produces what? This is kind of what I was referring to. This is kind of what I'm referring to. I don't have homework. No. I'm here to teach you guys anatomy and physiology. No. I promise I would never have you guys do my homework. That's funny though. But anyway, if you are new here and don't really know what we do, my name is Ollie. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5.5 years now, and I go live on TikTok multiple times a week to teach you guys anatomy and physiology. I want to make anatomy and physiology finally make sense for you. The goal is I don't want you just to pass. I want you to understand and absolutely ace and crush those exams. I don't want you to ever forget anything anatomy related ever again. But number 20, the answer is B. It is bile. So in terms of bile, a lot of students get this confused because of the gallbladder. The gallbladder is going to store and release bile, but the liver is what produces it. All right? Number 21, the large intestine mainly absorbs what? A, B, C, or D? I know a lot of students get this a little mixed up as well. So hopefully we can cover this up and make it a little bit easier to understand. I have a test coming up in a few weeks, so this is cool. That's awesome. Good luck on your exams, Rock. You're going to crush them. Awesome, awesome. Yes, I do medical terminology. Yeah, we actually had a medical terminology live stream last week, and on Thursday is my next live at 3:30 p.m. EST. There will be A&P, medical terminology, and pharmacology as well. We also do some other topics outside of pharmacology, anatomy and physiology. But number 21, moving down to the next page, the large intestine mainly absorbs water. Why is this important? Like we mentioned, a lot of students think that the large intestine does do majority of the nutrients. That's actually false. It is water. Why is this important? So, when your small intestine digests and absorbs all the nutrients, there is indigestible matter left. And as it goes through the large intestine, what that is going to do is that is going to absorb the water, basically forming it into that more solid feces. So that's what makes the more solid feces. Number 22, teeth are used for what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing the live. We're almost at 18,000 likes. I appreciate all the likes and all the sharing. The more that you guys do like and share, the more people we can get this out to. There's over 1,500 of you in here now. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. That is insane. If you're new here and just joining, it is so nice to meet you. My name is Ollie. I go live on TikTok multiple times a week to teach A&P. I also do some other topics here and there. We do some pharm, some medical terminology, some bio, some chem, mainly A&P, but I'm here to help make these difficult medical education topics finally make sense for you all. And we're on number 22 if you're following along now. Number 22, the answer is B. It is mechanical digestion. Teeth physically break down food. Chemical digestion is going to involve enzymes, which I think that can be in your stomach, in your intestines, especially with the your salivary glands release enzymes that are going to help break down food in your mouth as well. Number 23, the functional unit of the kidney is the what? A, B, C, or D? Also, if you were interested in getting into contact with me, or if you were interested in booking tutoring, I have notes and study guides for you, and I have an A&P1 workshop this weekend. It's your success map. I'm going to make anatomy. I'm going to basically give you the roadmap of how you should go through anatomy and physiology. If you want to sign up to that, it's this Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get the direct link to that, just hit this button. This is the Service Plus button. If this goes away, in the bottom left corner there is also how you can use Service Plus. It is the best way to get in contact with me. Ask me any questions about some of the services I provide, and ask me just any anatomy and physiology questions or medical education topics in general. But number 23, the answer is going to be A. It is your nephron. Your nephron is what's going to filter your blood and form urine. A lot of students get this confused with the glomerulus. The glomerulus is only part of the nephron, and that's going to be the main structure for that filtration. But again, it's not the entirety of the unit. Number 24, urine is going to leave the kidney through the what? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to meet you. It's always nice to see some new names, some faces in the lives as well. And welcome back if you've been here before. It's so nice to have you guys here. We're almost at 25,000 likes on the live today, guys. You guys are absolutely crushing it today. I appreciate all the support. I love you guys. Seriously, this is so much fun to do. Number 24, the answer is B. It is the ureter. The ureter is what's going to allow the kidney, it's going to allow urine to leave the kidney, and it goes from the kidney to the bladder, and then it leaves the body through the urethra. So again, it doesn't leave the kidney. Urine doesn't leave the kidney through the urethra directly. It leaves through the ureter. The urethra is the structure that allows it to enter the external environment from your bladder. Number 25, the main function of the kidneys is to what? What is the goal that we're trying to accomplish with our structure of the kidneys? A, B, C, or D. And welcome to everybody that just joined. There's over 1,500 of you in here now. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Ollie. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology and some other topics as well. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring A&P for 5.5 years now. I was a pharmacy tech for 4.5 years. I absolutely love teaching these concepts to you guys. It's so much fun. These live streams are my favorite part of my day. Number 25, the answer is B. It's going to filter our blood. The kidneys essentially are, so what happens when you filter the blood? You remove waste, you balance your electrolytes, and you maintain fluid balance. All right. Number 26, the bladder stores what? 100% so far, that's awesome. Number 26, the bladder is going to store what? I'll move down here in just a minute. A, B, C, or D. Great teacher. I love learning. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I heard about you on Facebook. I'm starting back nursing school. That's awesome. I don't even think I'm on Facebook. So the fact that someone heard me over there and got you over here is awesome. But yeah, no, we're on TikTok mostly here. We go live multiple times a week on TikTok Live, teaching anatomy and physiology and all the other things that you guys are struggling with and need help with. But yeah, thank you for being here. Seriously, thank you. I know you guys keep saying thank you for doing this, but thank you for being here. Number 26, the answer is D. It is urine, like we mentioned. So we have our kidneys. I'm going to put kid here. So we have 2. Then we have that ureter, and then we have our bladder, and then we have our urethra. Number 27, the pancreas is going to produce what among the following? A, B, C, or D? Among the following, which one is this going to be? A, B, C, or D? And as we move on, if there's anything that you're struggling with, I do offer tutoring. I know I'm doing A&P2 today, but I have an A&P1 success map roadmap for you guys. And if you were interested in signing up for that, it's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be at 12:30 p.m. If you want the direct link to sign up for that, here it is, using Service Plus. Any question you have about anatomy and physiology, or you just want to connect with me, Service Plus is the best way to do it. If this goes away, in the bottom left corner there is how you can get in contact with me. Number 27, the pancreas is going to produce insulin. What does insulin do? Insulin is going to regulate our blood sugar. It is going to promote the uptake by our cells. The opposite of that would be glucagon, which is also secreted by the pancreas, right? Number 28, thyroid hormones are going to regulate what? What are thyroid hormones going to regulate? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? Pretty much anytime you hear anything related to the thyroid, you can almost immediately always think of this. Number 28, the answer is metabolism. Thyroid hormones control your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. Anything metabolism related can almost always be linked to our thyroid. But it can be with their energy use, growth as well. Number 29, the pituitary gland is referred to as the what? And I will go over why as well. But I'll give you guys another moment to answer A, B, C, or D. Welcome in to everybody that's joining. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. I love doing these live streams. If you're new here, my name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology for you all. I do some other topics as well. So yes. Number 29, the answer is the master gland. Why is it called the master gland? You can think of it kind of like your manager. It manages all of the other glands in the endocrine system. Your thyroid, it's going to manage your thyroid gland, your adrenal gland, your gonadal glands. And then you'd have the hypothalamus, which is considered the master regulator. It's kind of like your CEO. Because it's going to release your releasing and inhibiting hormones. It's going to mainly act on the pituitary gland. And then your pituitary gland is kind of like your manager, kind of more individually managing each little piece of the puzzle, which makes up your entire human body. But number 30, the adrenal glands sit on top of what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do the adrenal glands sit on top of? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? There's a special word for it as well, which I'm happy to go over as well. Very special word for this one. Number 30, the answer is A. It is the kidneys. The adrenal glands sit on top of the kidneys. What this kind of looks like I mentioned, we were kind of going over. So the kidneys are kind of bean-shaped. The adrenal gland sits on top of this, of these kidneys. And what this is the best and correct way to describe the location is suprarenal, which means above the kidneys. Number 31, moving on to the next page of questions. Cortisol gets released by the what? There is a way to kind of trick you guys. I don't want to trick you guys with this question, but I'll go over, if I were to try and trick you, how I would do so with this question. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Also, if you are interested in any tutoring, any notes, study guides, and I have a workshop this weekend that goes over the ANP1 success map. Basically, what that is to go over how you should go about anatomy and physiology 1, what are the effective study strategies, what do you really need to know to get started before the course. It's definitely what you want to go through before you start your classes, or if you're at the start. Again, you can get in contact with me, the Service Plus. This is also how to do so. This is how you can message me and get in contact with me. The cortisol is released by the adrenal cortex. So you also have the adrenal medulla. But the adrenal cortex is going to secrete cortisol, so cortisol. It also secretes aldosterone, which is our sodium balancing hormone. And then our adrenal medulla is going to release our epinephrine, which I'm going to put epi, and norepinephrine. So this would be your adrenaline. But a lot of students get this confused if I put adrenal medulla, because for some reason. But again, you always want to know the different hormones that get released by the different aspects here, the medulla and the cortex, which ones go with which. Number 32, insulin lowers what? A, B, C, or D? We just covered insulin, so hopefully you were paying attention. I asked it a couple questions ago. But if you were interested and having trouble with anything like this, welcome. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're on number 32. We just went over this question a little bit ago, something similar, so hopefully you're paying attention. If not, and you're just joining, welcome. We're going over Anatomy and Physiology 2 today. I'll be doing a live again on 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. But thank you guys so much for the follows as well. 32. The answer is our blood sugar. Insulin lowers our blood sugar by promoting the uptake by our cells. And the insulin, remember, the question was, it is produced by the pancreas. And again, what I mean by uptake is this allows cells, so if this is a cell, and insulin is essentially going to promote our blood sugar going from our blood into our cell. Number 33, the male reproductive system that produces sperm is the what? A, B, C, or D? And if you did have any questions or you were a little bit confused on any of those things, please use Service Plus. Please let me know how I can help you make sense of all this information. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology as well. Number 33, the answer is D. It is the testes. The testes produce sperm and testosterone. In terms of the prostate is going to contribute to the seminal fluid. The urethra is the passageway, and the penis is going to deliver the sperm. Number 34, the female reproductive system, where a fetus develops, is the what? A, B, C, or D for that one? What do you all think? A, B, C, or D? What do you all think? Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. We're at 35,000 likes. That is absolutely insane. Thank you all so much. Any questions about that, please send me a DM via Service Plus. I'd be happy to link you with any replay of these live streams via the Service Plus button. But thank you guys so much for being here as well. Number 34, The answer is C. It is the uterus. The female reproductive organ where a fetus develops is the uterus. The uterus is where a fertilized egg will implant and develop into a fetus. And which kind of brings me to my next question. Where are eggs produced? Eggs are produced in the what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? We're kind of covering the reproductive system for anatomy and physiology too. Whatever you guys are struggling with, please send me a DM via Service Plus. It's in the bottom left corner there. It is the best way to get in contact with me. I have tutoring, I have notes, I have study guides. I have an AMP1 workshop this weekend, and I'm planning on doing an AMP2 workshop in a few weeks, essentially to help basically guide you a little bit of a roadmap, everything you need to know before you start the course. But number 35, the answer is B. It is the ovary. Ovaries produce eggs, which can also be referred to ova, and hormones. So again, hormones like estrogen and progesterone. Number 36. Now, speaking of, we talked about here in the last question, 34, the uterus. So a fertilized egg will go to the uterus where it'll develop. In terms of how that fertilization and where that fertilization occurs, where does the fertilization usually occur? A, B, C, or D? Also, welcome to everybody that just joined us. Over 1.8 thousand of you in here now. Thank you guys so much for being here today. If you're new, my name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology topics for you guys. I'm here to make anatomy and physiology finally make sense. I know that professors don't often give you a lot of practice. That's where I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to go live and I'm going to give you guys practice multiple times a week. I'm going to do pharmacology, biology, chemistry, medical terminology. But again, we're here mainly anatomy and physiology. So I thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you guys for the follows. I'm going kind of fast, like I mentioned. Service Plus, if I missed your question today, please hit that button. Let me know. I would love to get in contact with you. Number 36, fertilization is usually going to occur in the fallopian tube. The fallopian tube is where the sperm meets the egg. Ooh la la. But anyway, the zygote then moves down to the uterus. Where it will implant and where it will develop. Number 37, the basic functional unit of the nervous system is the what? The reason I kind of cover the nervous system in ANP2 as well is mainly because there's a lot of students who they have ANP2 with nervous system, ANP1. Some people have ANP1 nervous system. I had an ANP1, but I included in both my live streams for ANP1 and ANP2 just to make sure that if you come for a specific day, I do cover all the bases for you. But welcome everybody. Thank you. We're at 41,000 likes, guys. That is awesome. Absolutely fantastic. You guys are crushing the like button. Seriously, I appreciate it. I love these live streams. They're my favorite part of my day, and I love being here with you guys. Number 37, the basic functional unit of the nervous system is the what? The answer is B. It is a neuron. Neurons are specialized cells in your nervous system that are going to transmit your electrical signals. The brain and the spinal cord are composed of neurons, but they themselves are not the functional unit. The neurons are going to make those up. A functional unit, in a sense, is the smallest but the largest structure available for a system to undergo its function. Number 38, the central nervous system is going to include what? Or the C, this often gets abbreviated as the CNS, our central nervous system, A, B, C, or D. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? How often do I go live? Multiple times a week. I go live at least 4 times a week. I try to go live more than that. But again, it kind of depends. My tutoring has been getting booked up, so if you're interested in that, please send me a message. You can do so via the Service Plus button, but if my tutoring gets booked up, I'm going to start offering some workshops. I have one this Saturday. If you would like to get the link to sign up, you can do so via Service Plus. We're going to go over the ANP1 roadmap, essentially how you want to go through the material, what do you need to know, basically everything that you should and want to know before you start the class. Or as you start the class as well. This is fine if you've already started. I know some people started this week and last week. But number 38, the central nervous system is going to include your brain and your spinal cord. The CNS is going to essentially process the information and coordinate the activity. Any nerves outside of that, which leads us to our next question. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. Number 39, the peripheral nervous system includes what? A, B, C, or D for that one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Welcome, everybody. Also, if you're new here, quick reintroduction. My name is Ollie. we do some more nervous system questions? Absolutely, yes, we'll be doing some more nervous system questions. But number 39, the peripheral nervous system is going to include what? A, B, C, or D? And like I mentioned, I was kind of talking about the brain and spinal cord. All of the other nerves outside of the central nervous system is the peripheral nervous system. Nerves outside of the CNS are the PNS. So the PNS is essentially going to connect the central nervous system to the organs, to your muscle, to your skin. Essentially, your peripheral nervous system is going to detect something. So if I'm touching, this is sending a signal up to my central nervous system, where then I can get it integrated and send a signal back. Number 40, the part of the neuron that carries impulses away is the what? A, B, C, or D? If I draw, while you guys quickly talk about this, if I draw our... This is what I'm drawing here quickly while you guys are answering. Number 40 is a neuron. The part of the neuron, so again, this is the part that receives, and this sends it away. That is going to be the axon. So this part from here to here is the axon. This is going to send our impulses away. These little branches here that receive the signal are the dendrites. Over here at the ends of these, this is the axon terminal. These are the synapses. The thing that's covering the axon that speeds up and insulates these electrical impulses is the myelin sheath. Number 41, the brain is protected by the what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Awesome, awesome. Seriously, thank you guys so much. We're almost at 50,000 likes on today's live. You guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you guys so much for all the support today. Impulse you can think of, an electrical transmission. A, B, C, or D for number 41. It is the skull. The skull is going to protect our brain. It's our bony encasing, our bone prison for our skulls, or for our brains. The skull is going to encase and protect the brain physically. Number 42, reflexes are controlled by the what? Reflexes are controlled by the what? And again, a reflex is a rapid involuntary response. And I'll let you guys answer, and I'll kind of explain it a little better as well. Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology. My goodness, I had a little hiccup. Number 42, reflexes are controlled by the spinal cord. So what is a reflex? Like I just mentioned, it was a rapid involuntary response. It gets processed by the spinal cord. Essentially, it's a reflex that gets controlled without the need to have your brain input the reaction and response. Number 43, neurotransmitters are released at the what? Neurotransmitters are released where? I kind of mentioned this a little bit. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for number 43? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you're new here, welcome. All you got to do to participate today is just comment A, B, C, or D, whatever you think the answer is, and then we go over why it's right and why it's wrong. We're almost at 2,000 people in today's live. Holy crap, guys! Thank you so much for being here. Seriously, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. I love it. These live streams are my favorite part of my day. We're at 54,000 likes. Oh my goodness! Thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of this. Number 43, neurotransmitters are released at the axon terminal. So coming back up here real quick to our neuron, our signal is received, integrated at the soma and cell body, transmitted, and then at the axon terminals here is where they get released across the synapse. Number 44, the cerebrum controls what? This is part of the brain. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm an anatomy buff. I love this. Awesome, me too. I absolutely love anatomy. That's why I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology. I tutor. I have notes. I have study guides. I have a workshop this weekend going over A&P 1. If you're starting A&P, if you send me a message, awesome. I will get to all of your messages from that you guys send via Service Plus after the live. I promise I'll get to you guys. Oh, we just hit 2,000 people in here. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. My name is Ollie. It's nice to meet everybody. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology. We do pharmacology, medical terminology. This is great if you're taking anatomy and physiology. Your professors are not giving you enough practice, and that's where I come in. That's what these live streams are for. I want to give you the practice so you can ace your exams. With number 44, the cerebrum is going to control B. It's going to be our thinking and our voluntary movements. The cerebrum handles your intelligence, your memory, your emotions, your voluntary movement. Which moves us down to the next question here, your cerebellum. Your cerebellum is going to control what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? Yep, if you're taking ES, any anatomy and physiology related courses, these are going to help. I'm just here to learn. Awesome, I appreciate that. That seriously means the world to me if you're just here to learn and have fun. I appreciate that people can not only come here to learn and stuff, but have an absolutely grand and fun time. But I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you guys so much. Also, if you were interested in getting the questions, you can ask me about Service Plus as well. Or ask me through Service Plus. I'd be happy to show you how to get the questions. But number 45... the answer is B. It is the balance and coordination. Your cerebellum is essentially your fine-tuning of your posture, your coordination, mostly your precise movements. Number 46, the medulla oblongata is going to control what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I always think of the water boy when I think of the medulla oblongata. You're absolutely correct. No, that's one of the best ways. But awesome, awesome. Number 46, the medulla oblongata is going to control D. It is your breathing and your heart rate. Number 47, the lymph is returned to the blood through the what? And back real quick, just so I wanted to mention about the medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata is essentially, it's going to regulate your vital autonomic functions. Again, which is your breathing and your heart rate. You don't have to think about those. Number 47, your lymph is returned to the blood through the lymphatic ducts. Lymphatic ducts drain lymph into veins near the heart. Number 48, your spleen is going to filter what? What does the spleen filter? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much for the gifts as well. If you guys were interested in getting the questions, please use Service Plus. I am happy to tell you how to get them. A, B, C, or D. What do you guys think? Number 48, the spleen is going to filter the blood. The lymph node will filter the lymph. So what the spleen does, its main role here is we're going to remove old or damaged red blood cells. And pathogens, and it also is going to store some of your white blood cells. But number 49, antibodies are produced by what? A, B, C, or D? Antibodies are produced by, I'll give you guys a good little way to remember this as well. A, B, C, or D for this one. Awesome, awesome. Again, if you are interested in getting any of these questions, you can ask me how to do so via the Service Plus button. I also have notes. I also have tutoring. Service Plus is the best way to get in contact with me about that and ask me any questions that you are interested in. Also, I have a workshop this weekend on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want the direct sign-up link for that, please hit the Service Plus button and let me know that you are interested in signing up. Number 49, antibodies are produced by the B cells, and a body is body B cells. T cells, quite literally, T means they are thymus-derived cells, so they come from the thymus. Number 50, vaccines help the body develop what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? Thank you guys so much for all the likes on today's live. We're at 71,000 likes. You're just doing this for fun. Awesome, awesome. Yep, if you want the questions, please send me a DM and I can tell you how to get the questions. You can send me a DM via the Service Plus button. I go through Service Plus first before anything else. It is the best way to get in contact with me. I love connecting with you guys, so please send me a message if you're interested in the questions, in tutoring, in my notes, in the workshop this weekend. Let me know. Number 50, vaccines are going to help with A, B, C, or D? It is going to be our active immunity. Why is it active? Active immunity occurs when you have exposure to an antigen that is going to stimulate the body to produce its own antibodies. Number 51, the outer layer of the skin. I have the last couple questions here, last couple 10 questions. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts during the live today. I appreciate all of you. I love you all so much. Number 51, the outer layer of the skin. I have a couple A&P1 questions just for some review for everybody. I'm going to move on to the next page here now. Number 51, the outer layer of the skin is called what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? For number 51, what do we all think? Thank you guys so much for the gifts, all the gifts. I love you guys. Seriously, all the support means the world to me. The answer is the epidermis, B. So, epi means above, so this quite literally means above the dermis. So we have our epidermis, we have our dermis. Hypo means below, so this literally means below the dermis. So epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. Subcutaneous layer and hypodermis are the same thing. Thank you guys so much. We're halfway through our live goal today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And number 52, sweat glands are going to help regulate what? What do sweat glands help regulate? A, B, C, or D? And we can explain how they do so. We're on good notes. Also, if you have any anatomy and physiology questions in general, you can send me a message via Service Plus, and I am happy to link you with my tutoring, with any of my notes, or make a video for you here on TikTok. I am happy to do so. The answer here for number 52 is body temperature. So how does this happen? How does it cool our body down? How does it regulate our body temperature? So sweat glands release sweat. So when you increase your body temperature, you sweat. Your sweat on your skin will evaporate. When that sweat evaporates on your body, it cools your body down. Number 53, hair grows from the what? What does hair grow from? Where does it anchor? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? I tutor for anatomy and physiology for those of you who asked that question, and you can get in contact with me about it via Service Plus. I'm happy to answer any questions about it. And if you have any questions for A&P, like I mentioned, I have notes and study guides, and I have a A&P 1 success map roadmap this weekend at 12:30 p.m. If you want the sign up link, you can do so via this. Number 53, it's going to grow from the follicle. The follicle. Number 54, the skin protects us against what? Our skin is mainly there for protection. What is it going to protect us against? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? I sent a message. That's awesome. I will get to everybody's message right after the live stream as well. Thank you to everybody that sent me messages. I am happy to respond after the live stream. I cannot wait to get in contact with you all. But we're also just hit 81,000 likes on today's live. That is insane. Any questions about it, please direct that to the Service Plus. I do see some questions about it. I'm happy to answer. Not during the live, though. Let's get them during Service Plus. Number 54, the answer is all of the above. The answer is all of the above. So the skin is going to protect us against our infection. A trick question that you might see, and any of your immune system questions, is what is the body's first line of defense? Part of that is going to be the skin. Your skin, because like I mentioned, if I get bacteria on my hands and I go and I wash it away, it protected me as well. And then the other one is your mucosa, so your mucosal layers. And so if your mucus in your nose and whatnot, you can sneeze it out. But number 55, the part of the eye that focuses light onto the retina is the what? What is the part of the eye that is going to focus light onto the retina? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for that one? A, B, C, or D? Yep, this is useful for anybody that needs to go over anatomy and physiology. If you're new here and you're not really sure what we do, my name is Ollie. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine. I love anatomy and physiology. I've been tutoring it for 5.5 years. And what I do is I go live to teach anatomy and physiology on TikTok multiple times a week. I go over some other topics as well. We do some pharmacology, some medical terminology, biochem, anything like that. Anything that you guys are struggling with the most, we are here to help. I want to make your classes so easy. I want to make you ace these exams. Again, I don't want you just to pass. I want you to crush and really understand this information. Number 55, what part of the eye, which is the part of the eye that focuses light onto the retina? That is the lens. The lens adjusts its shape to focus light. So again, it is going to adjust the shape to focus light onto the retina for clearer vision. Number 56. Which part of the ear contains sensory receptors responsible for detecting sound vibrations? What's that going to be? A, B, C, or D? For number 56, what do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What does everyone think? Perfect. Thank you guys so much. We're also almost at 90,000 likes on the live already. You guys are crushing the like button. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Seriously, this is so much fun. The answer here is going to be A. It's going to be click this. So this is going to convert sound waves. So this converts sound into electrical signals for your brain. Number 57, which structure in the nasal cavity contains the sensory receptors for detecting odors? A, B, C, or D? For number 57, what do you guys think for this one? Number 57. But welcome everybody. If you're new here, welcome. A big thing that I don't think that you guys get enough anatomy and physiology practice in your classes. They're not giving you enough practice, and that's what we're here to do. I am here to give you that practice. I go live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology questions. I offer tutoring as well on the side. I have notes and study guides for your extra support. But you can particularly expect to see me here multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology topics for you all. Number 57, which structure in the nasal cavity contains the sensory receptors for detecting odors? The answer is D. It is the olfactory epithelium. The olfactory epithelium contains the receptor neurons that detect our smell. Number 58, which structures on the tongue contain these sensory receptors for taste now? For taste, A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? We're at 95,000 likes. We're almost at, it would be crazy if we had 100,000. Oh my goodness. That is insane, guys. Thank you guys so much. Awesome. I'll give you guys another moment. But number 58, answer is A. It's papillae. The papillae have taste buds, which detect any sort of sweet, sour, salty, bitter taste. Number 59, homeostasis refers to what? And we'll kind of cover why this is important. I kind of covered it with the sweat. But again, homeostasis is going to refer to what? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? I have two more questions here, and then I'll flip the camera around. I'll answer questions. I'll say hello so you guys can see my face. And we got a little bit of face-to-face interaction time. Say hello, introduce each other, whatnot. Number 59, though, the answer is going to be B. It's going to be that stable internal condition. It wants to maintain stable internal conditions. Like we mentioned with the sweating. Your body temperature increases too much. We sweat. That evaporates, and it cools us down, getting us right down to that sweet spot. Number 60, last question here. A cell is the what? When we're referring to a cell, what is a cell? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Also, we just hit 100,000 likes on today's live. That is absolutely insane, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support today. You guys are awesome. Number 60, the answer is A. It is the smallest unit of life. Cells are the basic structural and functional unit of all the living organisms. Thank you guys, seriously. I'm going to be live again at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, and then Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you all there. Again, I'm going to flip it around here in just a moment. Like I mentioned, if you are interested in getting the questions and being part of our community, join our community here. I'll flip around. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Service Plus and how you can get in contact with me if you're interested in anything else. But thank you guys. I'm going to flip the camera around again. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm Ollie. I am the guy that has just been yapping to you for the last hour about anatomy and physiology too. Tuned in late. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Thank you all so much for the gifts. I love you guys. I seriously love all the support that I get from you guys from TikTok Live. I love doing this. This is my favorite part of my day. Seriously, thank you, Nanette. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you for all the follows. This was fun. I'm so glad. Yep, I'm focused on anatomy and physiology. We do sciences, biochemistry, pharmacology. We do some medical terminology as well. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you guys so much. It was nice to meet every one of you. There was at times over 2,000 of you in here today. Thank you guys so much. Occasionally we'll go over some model skeleton stuff. This is one of my best friends, and I seriously love you guys. I give you guys my heart. Seriously, I love doing these live streams. They're my favorite part of my day. Real quick here, while you guys are leaving, again, my name is Ollie. I have a master's degree in molecular medicine. I go live multiple times a week for anatomy and physiology. I'm here to finally make it make sense for you. Your professors normally don't give you enough practice, and that is where my live streams come in. I am here to make it easy. I am here to give you the practice. I'm here to give you the repetitions. I want to make everything easy for you, and we're going to do that here on these live streams. Thank you all so much for joining. I love this. Again, like I mentioned, they're my favorite part of my day. I wish I found this guy sooner. I appreciate it. Awesome. Do I need this? No. I love testing my knowledge in the medical field. That's awesome, Whitney. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Any questions that you guys have for me? Let me see if it'll let me put up my little thing here yet. Not yet. But anyway, in the bottom left corner there is the best way to get in contact with me. Welcome. I know some people are trying to co-host. Sorry. But anyway, my name is Ollie. Again, just to iterate, just to say hello. It's nice to meet everybody. Hi, hello. Seriously, I graduated with my master's degree in molecular medicine. I did my undergraduate degree in biomedical sciences and kinesiology. I graduated from William & Mary, if you know where that's at. Shout out to the tribe. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, thank you for the subscription. Please send me a DM. But awesome. You guys are awesome. Yep, if you have any questions about the questions, if you have anything about tutoring, if you have the notes, the study guides that I have, I can kind of go over a little bit about what my notes look like. Let me pull up my notes again real quick while I have you guys here. Kind of cover what my study guides go over. They basically make anatomy and physiology. Basically, these are the majority of my notes. These are my A&P1 and then A&P2. Essentially will look like this. They are on my, this is how you message me. It's in the bottom left corner there. It's the Service Plus. I can let you know how to get the questions, my notes, my study guides. There it is right there, Service Plus. If you're interested in notes, if you're interested in purchasing those, if you're interested in tutoring, I have a workshop this weekend on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like the sign-up link for that, I will send that to you via Service Plus. Again, I will be answering everybody after this live stream following into tomorrow and everything. So tonight and tomorrow, I'm going to answer everybody. I want to get in contact with you. I love you guys. Basically, everything that you should expect going into, I'm going to cover in my workshop this weekend. Send me a DM so I can get you in contact with that, or we can get into some videos and things like that. But welcome, everybody. Hello. Again, these are kind of all my notes whenever I was in the course. I loved anatomy and physiology. I got an A in both undergraduate and graduate school A&P. I actually got 100% on my final exams as well. I love anatomy and physiology. I really feel like I kind of perfected the way of kind of going through it and things like that, and I love sharing it with you all, and it's kind of what I do here on TikTok. So my videos go through, the live streams go over with kind of my gripe in terms of like, your professors don't give you enough practice, so I'm going to give you that practice with these live streams. That's definitely why you should continue to come back. Just get your repetitions in. The best way and the most underrated to study is repetitions and consistency, and that's exactly what we do here. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm hoping this has been helping you guys. I get DMs every day that they've been passing their classes, passing their HESI and TEAS, and everything like that. Any other things, send me. I'm happy to answer your questions. They're flying by. Send me a DM via the Service Plus, and I will hook you up with everything, with all the questions that you have. But you guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Yes, I'll get through everybody. I see a lot of people are messaging me. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited to get in contact with you guys. I'll start going through everybody as soon as the live stream ends. But seriously, I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you guys. This is kind of the end of my live streams. I just like to end it with just saying hello, putting my face on, and giving you guys a wave. If you're new here and you haven't been here before, things like that. But welcome. If I look over here, it's just because I have I have the comment section up because some of them fly by. But you guys are awesome. Thank you. But I'm going to end it here in just like another minute or so. Again, if you have any questions, I'm going to be happy to answer them. You're taking your A&P2. Awesome. We'll be doing A&P1. So we normally do A&P1s on Monday, A&P2 on Tuesdays. Next live, Thursday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to put up a little video for you guys as well. Again, really quickly, while this is here in a second, I'll put it up. Best way to get in contact with me. Chloe, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday! If we could get a happy birthday in the chat for Chloe, that would also be fantastic. Mom is taking nursing. Good luck to her. Yeah, absolutely. Get her, send me a message via Service Plus. But seriously, happy birthday. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. Again, my name is Ollie. It's nice to meet you guys. Seriously, these are so much fun to do. Real quick, I just want to make sure I can pin this up one more time before I get going. It's the Service Plus button. It's also in the bottom left corner there. Basically, it is the best way to get in contact with me if you are interested in the tutoring, in the study guides, in the notes, in the workshops, anything like that. I am happy to basically help you out with that and everything. But you guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you guys so much. There it is. Here it is. This is Service Plus button. Best way to get in contact with me. I love the Service Plus button. It is the best way that I've been able to get in contact with you guys during the TikTok live streams. Basically answer any of the questions that I'm not really able to do over the live streams. Like I mentioned, there were over 2,000 of you in here now. So as it's a lot easier to get through the questions that we kind of want and make sure that I'm teaching. But I also want to make sure that you guys are linked with what services I provide, things like that, like the tutoring, study guides, notes, the workshops coming up and everything like that. But seriously, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. What did we end at? We ended up 120,000 likes. That is insane. Thank you guys. Seriously. Goodbye. It was nice to meet you. Again, I'm Ollie. I'll be going live multiple times a week covering anatomy and physiology for you, Ollie's supposed to. Thank you, Lejante. Thank you. But thank you guys so much as well. Kira said, it's also my birthday. Happy birthday, Kira. Thank you. If we get other little happy other birthdays before we get going. But seriously, thank you all. I will be back again on Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going over A&P, some medical terminology, and then we're going to be doing some pharmacology. Did I respond to you, everyone? Yes, I will. I get to everybody kind of by the end of the night and the next morning, depending on how many people there are. But thank you guys. Love you guys. Please send me a DM if you guys are interested in anything as well. I'm going to get to everybody as well. Sorry, teacher. I'm like, that's okay. Again, we'll be live on Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Love your study guide. Thank you. Appreciate you, David. I will get to all of you guys now that the live stream is ending. But thank you guys again. I sound like a broken record, but again, I really do. This means the world to me. It's seriously my favorite part of my day, and you guys always bombard me with such nice messages, and seriously, it means you guys mean the world to me. So I can't wait to see you guys again. Thank you all so much. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you in another live stream. But thank you guys.